A warm good morning to all my brilliant students of Sri Gokulam Public School. We are into yet another English online class. This is Nida ma'am with you and welcome all my dears to this wonderful English class. Today's class is quite very special to me. As I begin this class with you, I remember myself sitting in a 9th standard classroom listening to the same lesson taken by my English teacher. Each one of us are influenced by the surroundings and the situations that we live in. Every decisions that we make, the thought process that we have, largely depends upon the situations that we live in. It could be the kind of stories we have heard, the movies we have seen, the people we have met, and of course the lessons we have learnt. This is one story which has greatly influenced my life. After listening to this story in my 9th standard class, till today, every time I make a decision in my life, every time I have to think beyond myself, this is one lesson or one value that always comes back to my mind. The story might be a cooked up one, but the message that it has for the society is of immense value. So my dear children, let me welcome to the story of O. Henry, The Last Leaf. O. Henry is an American writer. He is known for his short stories which always has a twist endings. His language is very witty, intellectual and thought-provoking. The characters of his stories are very simple but very creative. So this is also one such story of O. Henry, The Last Leaf. The Last Leaf is a story of two amateur painters. What do you mean by amateur painters? Amateur painters are people who do painting for their livelihood. They are not professional in the sense that they have not gone to any institute or university to learn painting, and definitely they do not have any certificate to claim that they are painters. But God-gifted talent is there in them, and hence they develop this talent and do painting. Of course, they also sell this painting for earning their livelihood. So Sue and Johnsy are two such young girls who are amateur painters. They both live in a small apartment in an old building. In the month of November, Johnsy was affected with a very serious illness, pneumonia. Pneumonia is almost a curable illness right now, but in olden times it was a fatal disease, means that it could take the life of the person who is suffering from pneumonia. So Johnsy was having pneumonia and she was under treatment. Doctor used to visit them daily to check on the physical condition of Johnsy, and after the initial treatment, Johnsy had actually passed the critical situation. Now it was only a matter of recovery within a few days. But the doctor was not hopeful in the case of Johnsy. He even expressed this to her friend Sue. He told that it looks as if that Johnsy has made up her mind that she would never recover, and because of this the medications are not working on her. The doctor wanted Sue's help to somehow rejuvenate her mood and energy and make her feel motivated and happy. Sue said that she would do her best to keep her friend happy and improve her health condition. Now, my dear children, we should remember that not only for our physical health, but whatever situations that we are facing, our mental health is the prime importance. If we are strong in our mind, we can surpass any situation. whether it is our outward external situation or our physical condition. It is known or proved that many serious illness, fatal illness, are recovered because of the strong mental power the patient has. So mental strength and mental power is of great importance. Sue tried to do her best to liven up Johnsie's mood. She went and sat next to Johnsy and started talking about clothing and fashion, which is of course the greatest interest for ladies. But Johnsy was not listening to her. Then she tried to put up her painting near her and tried to work on it so that Johnsy would feel passionate about or feel interested in painting. She would also whistle in between to distract or to call on the attention of Johnsy. But Sue noticed that Johnsy was completely unaffected and not even concentrating or listening to what Sue was telling, or rather doing. Sue noticed that Johnsy always kept looking out of the window and she was whispering something. On a more concentrated note, Sue also heard that Johnsy was counting 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sue asked, "What are you counting, my dear friend?" Johnsy said that 3 days before, on the ivy creeper, which has climbed onto the wall near her window, had about 100 leaves. But now the leaves were falling down and there are about only 5 or 6 left back on them. Sue said that it is quite natural because it is autumn season and in autumn season leaves are supposed to fall down. At this point, Johnsy makes a very shattering kind of a proclamation. She says that when the last leaf falls down, she would die. Sue felt completely broken and shocked by hearing to what Johnsy said. She said that this is completely foolishness because in autumn season the leaves ought to fall and that has got nothing to do with the life of Johnsy. But somewhere Johnsy seemed to have made up her mind. She was completely believing on what she had thought. She said that no, the falling of the leaves is directly connected with her life, and as the last leaf falls down, she would also die. Sue was very sad and she went to Johnsy and asked her to stop thinking such negative and feeling so hopeless. She said that she was making Sue sad by telling all these things. But Johnsy was not affected. Johnsy said that she was waiting for the last leaf to fall down so that she could die or sleep forever. Sue tries to take off her mind by bringing her a bowl of soup and asks her to drink it. But Johnsy denies it and she says that she does not want any soup to drink. Sue also tries to tell her that the doctor is very confident that she would get back to normal health. But Johnsy also does not hear to these words. She keeps on saying that she had been waiting for last 3 days for the last leaf to fall down, and when the last leaf falls down, she would die. Now Sue is also feeling hopeless in the situation. Whatever she tried, she cannot change Johnsy's mind. So she feels very sad and broken. She requests Johnsy to stop looking out of the window. She says that she cannot close the curtains because she needs light to continue her painting. So her request is to stop looking out of the window. Johnsy somehow agrees to it and says that she would, but on the condition that Sue would finish her painting very soon. She wants to see the last leaf fall down. After finishing her painting, Sue goes near Johnsy. She finds that Johnsy is completely tired and very weak. She requests Johnsy to take take rest and sleep for some time. She tells her that she needs to go down to meet Berman, who is staying in their building, and she wants Berman for her next painting to be a model for her as an old miner. Miner means a person who is working in the mine. M-I-N-E-R, miner. So she wants to meet Berman for this purpose. With this request, she leaves Jauncey and goes to meet Mr. Berman. Now, who is Mr. Berman? What is his role in this story? We'll come to know more about this in our next class. With this, I'm concluding today's class. I hope you have understood the content of the story and do read the lesson thoroughly. Notes and test paper is attached. Please do go through all this and keep studying hard. Be good children and have a wonderful day. Thank you.